Hey, what's going on? Ryan here with Intersection Records. And last night went and saw Band of Horses in Chesterfield, Missouri at the factory with a couple friends and really loved it. I really don't know a lot about this group. They've been around since like '06 or '07, and they came on my radar early because people were kind of comparing them to Neil Young thing. I love Neil Young. I listened back then and nothing really captured me necessarily. But when I was extended an invite to the show, I jumped on it because I knew there was something that I needed to see, and I was really impressed last night with this band. So they came out first. Lead singer and founding guitar player Ben Bridwell came out just with a guitar and played St. Augustine just solo. And really, he's the main songwriter in this band. He's been there since the beginning. For the next song, Go to the Barn, out comes Ryan Monroe on guitar and drummer Creighton Barrett. And they do a little trio song with some percussion and all three singing. Again, Go to the Barn was really cool. At this point, the rest of the band comes out. Ryan Monroe goes behind the piano and new lead guitar player Brett Nash comes out, who joined in 22. And Matt Gentling comes out on bass. He's got a double bass stand-up, which he's both plucking and playing, and occasionally uses a bow. And what's cool is sometimes he's even doing it within the same songs, changing styles. Really added a lot. A couple things to note. Ben's voice is great. He has highs in his voice that it's almost in a falsetto range, but I don't know that it is. He's got a mic that he's able to use as he, is pretty far away from this mic and singing. The ambience, you can hear a pin drop in this sold out theater, but the way that he works the mic was neat. And there's a lot of ambience. They had candles lit all over the stage, kind of some vintage looking gear and lamps. It was a really homey type of set, kind of a classy setup, the way that they did it. Anyway, the rest of the band comes out. Fourth song in, No One's Gonna Love You, was a highlight for me. Again, I don't know this music very well. I did a little bit of a crash course over the last couple days and really enjoyed it, but seeing it live was amazing. They finish up the first set, which is acoustic again, with Detlef Schrempf and Weed Party. Again, nobody's overplaying. Drummer is using brushes on occasion. He's never overpowering the band. He's giving it just what the songs need. Ryan Monroe is coming out from behind the piano and organ on occasions and playing guitar. He can sing too really well. So the set break happens and they come back electric. Other notable things is how well Ben is with the crowd. He seems to be having a great time, one. And two, he's just a friendly guy that people seem to like, and people seem to be cheering him on. He was spraying his mouth with some sort of, medicine, probably been sick. And these guys are playing shows all the way through the winter. And it's tough, especially when you have a fragile voice. And I mean fragile in a good way. There's a lot of vulnerability in his voice. And that can be said for backing vocalist Ryan Monroe. I haven't done a lot of research on Monroe, but he's been with the band since the beginning, along with Creighton Barrett. Matt Gentling was in the band in '07 on bass, but then left for 10 years and came back in '17 after they replaced their other bass player. So we have three longtime members, and I don't know if Monroe has any solo material. I would be surprised if he didn't, because when he comes out from behind the organ and picks up that guitar, he can play. He has a stage presence, and really, they're a team to be reckoned with. Those two. Anyway, they opened up the second set with the Great Salt Lake, which was awesome. Is There a Ghost was early in that second set. That was a highlight for me, one of the best songs of the night. Again, the way that they don't try to do too much on these songs, and everybody's emotionally involved in the crowd too. You can hear people see people singing along. It was a good mix of guys and girls last night. Lots of pretty women, which makes concerts great for us in the audience, and filled. And the IPAs were going down very nicely. Anyway, they closed with one of their great songs, "The Funeral." I really was blown away last night. I want to thank my buddies for going with, taking me to the concert. Essentially, it was an awesome time, and getting turned on to new music is one of the great things I love about this channel. By the way, subscribe to this channel if you like this content. We try to do shows almost every day. Getting turned on to stuff that's new is amazing. I have a new band that I love. I can't wait for their next album to come out to see where that goes. And, they've been around for almost 20 years and flown under my radar, but no longer are they under my radar. I love the concert. Band of Horses, you did a great job last night. Check out my channel. Peace out. See you later.